22-minute podcast. 22-minute podcast. Don't want to take up much of your time. Just gonna read some headlines and stuff.
Welcome to the 22-minute podcast. My name is Wes Evertson. Today is we've already done this.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even tell you it. We've already done it. It's Tuesday. Welcome to the episode. On a Tuesday, as Kevin used to quote from that one song from I think 2010.
On a Tuesday.
Yeah. Thrift store.
Excuse me. Oh, yeah.
I think it's the same song. Not the same song. But
Oh, no?
To me, it is the same.
Well, I know
song.
the thrift store song.
I
I got $20 in my pocket.
I knew the rhythm.
I like that guy's voice.
Sometimes it's all it takes, man.
Yeah.
Just having a good, distinct.
What is
What's that?
Is it Macklemore who sings that song?
That sounds right.
Yeah, okay.
That sounds
But
right.
the dude who's featured in that
Right,
song,
right.
I love his voice.
Well, it's almost like not the same song, but what's the dude's name? What Juice? Funky Gold Medina. That guy.
Oh, yeah.
And the Wild Thing.
Uh-huh.
Same song.
Yeah.
Same thing. But us in the '90s were like, what is this voice?
Oh my God.
Man.
Funky Gold Medina.
And honestly, if you can just carry a tune.
That guy was in Surf Ninjas.
He was in Surf Ninjas. He was in Blank Check, I believe.
Oh, I fucking love Blank Check. That's probably my favorite, made-for-TV.
One of my favorite movies about
Disney
adult
movies.
women pedophiles.
Yeah.
One of my
That and Big.
yeah, Big.
But he's literally a child, when she kisses him.
That's true.
Because they do kiss, don't they? Or she does?
Is it on the lips? I don't remember.
I hope it's the lips.
I do.
'Cause
I also hope it's the lips.
lips.
Not that it should be the lips.
No,
but I
but
also hope it's the lips.
Yeah. Macintosh.
What's the Paul Thomas Anderson? Licorice
Pizza.
That's probably the most acceptable version of it, though.
Yeah.
Where she's 19. Is she 20? I don't remember.
I think she's high teen.
And then he's 16 or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Either way, we've talked about it before.
I do like them Heim sisters, though.
Whatever. I don't like that movie.
Yeah, no, I get it. I like the soundtrack, though. Soundtrack's good.
Yeah. I mean, their music's
It's
fine.
also wasn't that was what's his name? James Gandolfini's son, wasn't it?
Okay. Yeah. I saw him in what was the he did a Marvel thing. I didn't finish the Daredevil. But I watched the first.
I don't think I finished it either. Now I think about it.
It's all just so bland now.
Yeah.
It's all pretty disappointing.
Yeah. Well, so I started watching Ironheart.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I saw that, they're bringing out fucking Mephisto, and I want to see fucking Mephisto,
sure.
so I just guess I'm going to have to watch this now.
Yeah.
And then I just, watched 3 episodes. This, I can't. I'm just going to have to, skip to the last episode, because I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I'm tired of origin stories. That's what happens when you get old, though, I think. We've just seen...
Well, at this point, we've seen it over and
fucking
over.
But their audience is continuously children.
Yeah.
And
well, they got it right there then, I guess, just because they're going to keep getting younger. Well, the younger ones are going to keep growing up and keep watching, so.
Yeah, well, but that demographic does shrink,
Oh, yeah?
For sure. I mean, even adult shit. I don't watch SNL anymore. You know what I mean? We all fall off of watching this or that or whatever. But it especially happens for stuff like superhero.
It's funny you say that
whatever.
because I think the reason why I watch SNL is because Scout really wants to watch.
Yeah, there you
SNL.
go.
Yeah.
And who knows what it is? Some people just stop watching comedy.
Yeah.
Or something. Some people stop listening to music when they hit a certain age.
Wild.
No, I know. It's.
Yeah.
I mean. I don't know. We all have our own perspective and all that, and I've certainly cultivated around myself a care for art and shit that. And so that's always going to be relevant. But I also understand that I don't take seriously, business.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Business.
No, the issue I will always have in any corporate structure is I cannot believe everyone here has agreed to take this seriously.
Oh, yeah.
That blows my mind.
Yeah.
But I'm the only one. You have to realize that. You're in the room. Everyone else here is well, I want to buy this. I have a family. whatever
Right,
it is.
right.
It's like, there's reasons
Right.
that their reality has become incentivized to assimilate as strongly as possible, whereas my entire being has always been get away from
Yep.
it, like with that shit. Miss me with that assimilation to your goddamn materialistic culture shit. And no, I'm not gonna go join a fucking monastery because I also don't believe in that shit. That's the weird thing, you know. There's really no middle ground. Anyway, all right. Well, you know, we were just talking about because we already did this. We were
Round
just
two.
yeah, but we were just talking about, guys. So yeah, we are gonna stop doing the 22 Men podcast. Really, we are gonna stop doing the 22 Men flat out altogether.
Yes.
Like it may come back in a different iteration. It'll be called something else. So I can have control over the Spotify, etc. I love that movie. Split.
Yeah.
It's great. Jim McAvoy is great, and he's getting old, and he's tiny, and he's all buff.
Yeah, super buff, which is
He
so
should
funny.
be Wolverine. What are people doing?
Yeah.
What are people doing? You know.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
Henry
would-
Cavill. No, fuck that.
Why the fuck would we?
Yeah, no, I mean
Yeah.
that's just they did it. They did
Yeah,
it though.
yeah, yeah.
And they did it right. They were like, hey, it's gonna be a cameo. No,
Yeah,
they did it right.
Yeah.
They did it.
Yeah.
Right. But you know what's weird is like with the new Superman. Guys, we were talking about how the 22 minutes going to stop, and I guess we'll get back to that, but who cares? We have 2 weeks left, and I'm not
Yeah,
really
yeah.
going to care about what we're talking about
Right.
at all
Right.
Anymore. You know, what we're only going to do the movies that we want, and we're only going to do bdays that we want. And we'll get to it. But with the new Superman, you know, just that whole conversation about why not still Henry Cavill? He's 40, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's 40 years old.
And it's fine. Like that was.
It's also
When
it's
was
also
Man
fine.
of Steel? Was that 2009 or was that
See,
early
that-
2000s?
that's a great point,
early,
too.
Early aughts.
Because I think it's so weird how like the dominance of film and like going to the movies, you know, you might even be able to really kind of market with like Jaws, right? Like whenever you start like the blockbuster, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And whenever so the 70s, so we started really going to movies in the 90s, that kind of thing, going by ourselves in the 2000s. So that kind of film industry had only truly been around for, I mean, if you want to be generous, through the late 50s, 60s, but then the birth of the blockbuster in the 70s.
Yeah.
So at best, 40 years, 45 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, it has now been 30
Mhm.
years since we started going. You know what I mean? Like when you talk about like the revolutions
2013.
and like the evolution of what an industry, of a
Mhm.
technology, of any of that shit, you know, like the golden age of film. I mean, God, like you talk about the golden age of Hollywood and like the 1930s, that kind of thing. You really think about how old the idea and the concept of the industry is, not just like when it was at its most popular and at its peak. I don't know. It's just tough to kind of reconcile like the way that we view movies now and how many stories have been told.
Right.
And like how we are able to, like, our minds have been produced.
Yeah.
From like the way that stories are presented, and we're not really taking that in like experimental ways.
Yeah.
We're actually making less movies and just telling the same stories over and over again. So, but that's kind of also a criticism of letting all youth culture run our economy,
Mhm.
not just this industry in particular.
No, it's true.
But anyway, yeah. So just wouldn't be surprised if YouTube and those kinds of talking head, videos, not the David Byrne,
Right.
talking head, but yeah. I mean, what does your daughter watch on? I mean, she I don't live in the real world, Mike. You know that.
Yeah.
So whenever I hear a child being like, I get screen time, wow, you really, that's on your mind, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you really think about that screen time,
Yeah,
you really think about that YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
What does she watch?
Just stupid fucking shorts. Shorts
Shorts.
are
Yes,
the
yeah.
like the biggest thing.
Man, that's a dopamine.
Yeah,
Just a
no,
hit.
it really is.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
really is. So like anytime Like this morning, like, hey, can I be on my tablet? Sure, you can be on your tablet.
Right.
You're not watching fucking shorts though. Like, I would rather you watch a movie.
Right.
I want you
to
experience a whole hour and a half long thing, whatever. Watch some episodes of a TV show.
Sure.
Shorts are not the things. Like they it really fucking bothers me.
No, I get it. I mean, because obviously, like, I'm someone who was completely raised by television and movies and that
me
kind
fucking
of thing.
too. Me too.
So no criticism of like screen time and like a concept, but yeah, whenever like there's literally like just no substance to it, it's just
there's
it
absolutely nothing to it.
It's like flash in the pan.
It's just like what are we watching right now?
Yeah, it's tough.
Like, Daddy's not mad, but he's just frustrated that this is.
See, this is
the generational thing that like you guys are just. They're.
I would ruin a child. This is why I can't. I shouldn't have one because I would be such a tyrant.
Yeah,
like it would be crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, like a calm one.
Sure.
Wait, why can't we do this? Because they're sick.
They're sick.
Like because it's poison. It's poison. Because you'll become someone that you'll hate.
Oh my God!
And this
thing, I love you so much.
And the thing is that's not even necessarily true. But me putting it in their head, then they would feel guilty about who they became. You know what I mean? That's That's why you don't parent that way. It's because you're just creating complexes.
Oh.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't have to do it, Mike. I'm sorry.
No.
And like Scout seems fine. Whatever. I'm sure.
Yeah.
The point is like she doesn't. She's gonna fit in.
Yeah. No. For sure.
And
for sure. Well, just like as long as we are aware of what it is that we're watching or not watching, or what's in front of us. And I think like that's the biggest thing that like just trying to emphasize, like having those conversations.
It's the best you can do. Yeah. Again, because like, whereas I would be like, do you understand what is happening? Like, I'd be doing the fucking.
Do you feel in charge? In control?
Do you feel in control? But with me, it'd be holding like a Coen brother Blu-ray to her shoulder. Do you understand?
Raising Arizona.
Yeah. Do you It's a living cartoon. Let's break down the 8 structure plot.
Only talk like that.
But and then all of a sudden like I've always joked that I was gonna teach the child that I'll never have that the word fuck means toaster and that the word toaster means fuck, So whenever you toast something, you fuck something, And then so they're just hanging out, and all of a sudden it'll be like, my mom didn't give me cereal this morning for breakfast. Oh, what'd you have? Toast. Like that's and then
remember at one point we were probably blitzed out of our fucking skulls, but you talked about like only ever speaking in an accent in front of your child.
Sure.
They would never actually know and just be so surprised.
And then I'd also tell them that I like
such a mind fuck.
Like the only time I did ever speak in my real voice would be like, I have to tell you something. I work for the FBI, and then he'd think I was an FBI agent.
Right.
And then
I've been undercover this whole time.
And then around like 19, maybe 18, 17 years old, like the people finally show him like, please look at who your father is, and just know that he is not an FBI agent. Like there's nothing.
Please.
Like just look at the way he lives. Do you think that the government's giving him any responsibility other than to be a chaos agent and just they don't even need to contact him for that. He does it himself. That's ultimately the way that I feel. Like anytime I like start like dating someone, like, they didn't know that this was gonna happen. They didn't. They can't.
Oh, they're in for a fun surprise.
They can't handle this. Anyway,
so funny.
Do some. No. Fuck that.
No.
Chat. Hey, on this day in TV and film history, by the way, it is July 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it? On this day in 1988, Die Hard is released.
Woo!
See, this is an interesting one of a movie that wasn't intended to be a holiday film necessarily, but just like Son-in-Law, it fought and it established itself as being associated with a certain time of year and holiday. Speaking of that, my favorite Valentine's Day movie, on this day in 1994, True Lies is released. You know, it's my favorite Valentine's Day movie because it really gets the message across to your lady. Striptease, lingerie, wet your hair, don't talk to me.
Don't fucking talk to me.
No, I'm just joking. On this day in 1994, I think I've mentioned this before, but before I watched this film, Angels in the Outfield,
Yeah.
my mom pulled me aside and was like, "Hey, I just need you to know that at the beginning there is the little boy's parents do get divorced." Like my parents had just got divorced or whatever. And I distinctly remember being a 4-year-old being like, okay, you know, like whatever, you know.
All right.
Can we watch the funny Danny Glover?
Yeah, Danny Glover,
baseball movie?
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah, I'm just like, there's like people flying around and stuff. Can we do
Baseball, right?
that? Why did I know so much about sports? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not common now, as common anymore.
Yeah. No. Sure.
I guess
sure.
it's
sure.
a monoculture
I do remember
thing.
I don't know if that was just me. I don't know if it's a Southern thing, like being grown or raised. But even then, I guess most of my childhood was in, Washington State. But still, that was a thing, though. It's like sports were always a thing.
Yeah.
You know?
And you just somehow picked up the rules and shit.
Yeah.
I guess, I did play a lot of backyard
Oh, yeah.
The CD-ROM.
Yes.
Not with my
Or the
hands.
computer discs.
Well, I guess with my hands, but yes, the computer discs. Backyard baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Backyard soccer.
Yep.
Backyard football. 1 and 2. I almost bought it on Steam, but guess what? You have to have a Windows operating system.
That's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Do they do that? They'll limit you?
It's not Steam. It's,
Microsoft, whoever owns
of,
the
the
rights, whatever.
Who knows? Yeah. It's somewhere. It's.
Well, that's fucking dumb.
I mean, maybe it was never made for Mac, and so they just are like, well, we're not going to do that.
Oh, sure.
I don't know what that process is.
Right.
Anyway, but yeah, then I was like, I will say, then I was like, well, how cheap is a fucking, Windows computer
sure.
that would run it?
Right.
And then I'm like, am I really just going to get a computer to do this? I mean, I guess I could. Well, no. See, that's the thing is I at that point, it's like, no, I would need a computer that I could utilize for other things, and then I would actually just need a full-on computer.
Right.
Like a laptop, which isn't unreasonable. Just right now, it definitely is.
Right.
And it can't be motivated by I want to play backyard.
I definitely
baseball.
bought they released the PlayStation Classic,
which
was, just like, they have this a mini thing, and then it has
Yeah,
20 fucking games on it. Well, I really wanted to fucking play Metal Gear Solid, and I didn't want to go out and just buy a fucking used PlayStation because they're $300 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
It's like,
So
listen, I get it.
The used market is crazy.
I just want to play this game
one game.
once.
Yeah.
So I spent $100 for a PlayStation Classic to play this game once. It came with other games that I tried playing. I ended up giving it to my brother because, he's going to enjoy playing this.
Yeah.
His kids will also. There's other games on it. He's going to be able to play
That's
with his
worth it.
kiddos. So
You got what you wanted out of it, and then someone else.
And you know what? I beat the game. I felt great about it because that's one of 3 games that I've played in its entirety.
Right.
And it will always have a special place in my heart.
Well, so for me, backyard baseball the same way.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can't justify
A whole laptop.
Nope. One day though.
Yeah, no, for sure.
One day I will be like
a very rewarding day.
Yeah. Well, because I do need. Unfortunately, to do all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot easier. Like if James was with us now, we wouldn't be able to do it the way that I'm doing it.
Right.
Because he would be coming in from a different source, and I need that source on a separate. I need that as a source to an audio interface that I can then send to a studio if it's happening that way.
Right.
A DAW, as they say.
A DAW?
I don't remember what it stands for. Digital Audio Workshop.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what Audacity is. It's a DAW.
Gotcha. Okay.
I use Cubase. Blah blah blah. No one cares. But yeah. So I do need 2 sources.
Yeah.
I have a laptop that will do for now. I can't connect that laptop to the internet.
Right.
Which is why then I can't play backyard baseball on that laptop. So yeah. Anyway, again, one day, and it'll probably be on sale. So
nice.
Yeah.
I love sales.
Steam does it a lot because they Steam's like purely computer games. It seems you put that shit on sale. I mean, people. I don't know if Xbox and PlayStation, the PlayStation Store, do the same thing, but the Steam discounts are crazy. If I was more interested in like a variety of games, I probably would have spent way too much money.
Oh, sure.
But for me, it's just like Civ, City Skylines, Sims.
Did you ever play Age of Empires?
No, but I've heard it's very
that was
similar.
one. The only other computer game like Age of Empires 2. Our neighbor AJ played it and got us hooked onto it. It's like a fun game, but I think it is the same style.
Like Civ. Yeah. I mean, I do love those kinds of games, man. It's to me the reason I was like almost willing. I'm gonna try to sell my Xbox, you know, and I haven't played it in months, and I like having the old games, like from my childhood, like the CD-ROM fucking games.
When's the last time you played Halo?
I actually played Halo during the pandemic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because they released a like a bundle for the first like 4 or 5 or something.
Sure, yeah.
And it was like $20. So, yeah. So I played what, the first 2 or 3 during the pandemic.
Nice.
I replayed the campaign or whatever. It was awesome.
I remember like those campaigns. Like
I
remember. So
it was before online was huge. So,
I've beat 3 games, but I've watched so many people play video games. Halo was definitely one of those. Watching my brother and my uncle play fucking Halo, just like, oh my god, this is just so enticing.
Yeah, man, and I Fable was like another one of those games for me.
I remember hearing a lot of that about Fable.
Where like it's actually a pretty easy, especially with people playing stuff like. See, when I really kind of stopped. Like, ooh, what's this new game? Maybe I'll try it out or whatever. Was Elden Ring is a game.
Heard of that as well.
I can't get out of like the fucking opening or like area. Like I can't do anything. I'm so and I guess it's got to be what like my dad felt like trying to play 007 or something.
Sure.
You know, where I'm like. Because it feels like Fable in like the kind of game that it is and shit, but the combat that we've gotten to now is like, yeah, you know what? If I was 15 and I was like, put all of my brain power into it, I can't do that anymore.
Sure, right.
I cannot choose to care that much.
It's so funny, like you're talking about like your dad struggling with like
GoldenEye.
007. Reminds me when I was working at Best Buy. I came in one morning, like, I mean, I just turned fucking 21, so like I had spent the night drinking, but came into work at like 6 a.m. I was like, hey, CBS 11 is going to be here. They're going to do like they want to interview about Xbox Connect, like their motion, and we want you to display it for them. Okay. So like I'm going like
this. So this is what I get for being charismatic, huh?
Yeah. Well, they used me for a lot of that, which is was great. But anyways, I was playing fucking the boxing game against this woman, and I was just like sitting here laughing. I was like, you're not blocking at all.
Yeah.
Like I've played this game twice because I work here. I don't really know anything, but you're not doing anything that you need to do.
Well, see, honestly, I will say. We're out of time. The last thing I'm going to say is if the reason I would enjoy, I think this is when I think of having kids, right, and I think of what I might enjoy or whatever.
Sure.
I'm imagining myself as like a '90s dad.
Yeah,
so it's not even really like a thing. It's not. There'd be so many other horrible fucking things that I'd have to deal with. Anyway,
bye y'all.
Bye.